All right, greetings everybody. Glad to see you here on a Sunday afternoon. It's kind of nasty outside here in the Windy City, so it's nice to be down here hunkered in the basement. You're watching patron-only content, or soon-to-be patron-only content, because people watching this are patrons at patreon.com/Charlie Walden. But today you're watching guitar backup for Duffers. I had to move it to Sunday afternoon because I was busy last week on Thursday. But now we're back doing this, so let's get started without further ado. And I do mean adieu. All right, how's everybody doing? I got the old giant arch top again here. Oh, and I got the new camera. I hope everybody's liking the new camera. So far the reviews are in, they're good. 60 frames a second. I'm gonna be jacking up the bit rate here next week as I mess with this thing a little bit. So keep giving me feedback if you're getting buffering or something like that. Let me know. But you know what we're in the big key of A right now. This is lesson number 5 of session 2 of guitar backup for Duffers. So that would make this the 13th lesson. There's 3 more to go, people, and then I believe we're done with duffing, and it's going to be all about repertoire. So next week we start in on the key of C. We'll have 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half on the key of C, and then we'll have a big review where we'll go back and play all the tunes we've played so you can see how you've commenced to progressed. And then after that it'll become strictly a repertoire session. So every week I'll be bringing you a new fiddle tune, a waltz, hoedown, a jig, some kind of piece, dance, couple dance tune, whatever. I'll be showing you how I get around on it, and we'll be doing more advanced chords. But right now, we're kind of staying with the so-called cowboy chords. I did show you an interesting chord last time. I believe I introduced this little guy. I started talking about inversion, but we don't want to carry that too far. But if you want to try to make that chord right now while we're thinking about it, it's put your second finger on the 4th fret of the E string. By the way, have you been memorizing the notes on at least the first 3 strings, the bottom 3 strings? You should be working on memorizing those all the way up to the 7th fret now, okay? But so this would be a G sharp with your second finger, and then we don't play the A at all, and we play the first finger on an E on the D string, the 2nd fret. Now that's a little bit of a stretch. You kind of have to get hunkered down so you can get at that. And then finally, we put our 3rd finger on the B on the G string, or which is the 4th fret. And if we wanted to make it full, we could play this G with our pinky. But we're going for the Django kind of thing, where we just play 3 chords. I just punch that, punch that, punch that, and so we don't want to play the A, so I'm damping the A. Listen. So you're not hearing it when I do that. And I'm also not playing these strings down here. You know what's happening? I got fat fingers, right? So this is a chunk of fat here is just kind of resting on top of those 2 strings so that when I hit them, they don't make any sound. And they might make a little sound, but you can't hear it because the others are so loud. That's the secret to this, kind of guitar playing where it goes. We want to get to that, don't we? Because that's kind of like, that could be used for playing swing stuff, backing up swing tunes, backing up Texas style fiddle, Okay, so so anyway, this is an E. This is the kind of E, listen. That's an E. But it's an E with the G sharp in the bass, or the 3rd in the bass. So it's called an inversion. So here's the root E, and then we're going to play that guy right there. So I was using that in one of the tunes. So let's play. The 3 tunes we were doing in A, we got a new one today. But the 3 tunes we're doing in A are the Hundred Pipers Jig, and the Boil the Cabbage Down, and something called the Cattle Call Waltz, which is basically the melody of the tune the song Cattle Call played as a waltz. I got it off of a Clyde Brewer and Bob White record called 7 Come 11. It's an LP from way back in the day. And I posted the music in the Duffers folder on the Google Drive, and also I have attached it to the post that's in that's in patreon.com/Charlie Walden for this. Now, you know, this came up the other day. I'll digress a little bit here. You know, when you open those posts, you have to try to click twice where you see the picture of the thumbnail for the video, and then the video will start playing. But if you look down at the kind of the lower right-hand corner, there is an icon for YouTube, or just says YouTube, and that's a clickable link. If you click that, it'll open up YouTube, and you can see it in native in YouTube. You're not watching it through Patreon. It's sometimes a little bit easier to watch the videos that way. A lot of times, not on these Duffer videos, but on the other videos where there's a lot of chat going on, I'll actually put a link in the description of the video. But just a little hint there, folks. Just a little hint there. Let's see if I can see how we're doing. All right, we got Charlie Knuth here. We got, hey, Douglas McCabe from out in Washington State. How you doing, Douglas? Bye, Cracky. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna play this Hundred Pipers Jig. And remember, this is not about. This is all about the right hand, right? Because remember, let's back up a little bit. Long, short, or bass, short, bass, bass, chord, 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 bass. So we're imitating the piano. You watch Pat play those jigs with me on the Big Fiddle Show. Boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, as opposed to boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, which would be a reel or something in 2/4 or 4/4. Boom, chick, boom, chick, boom. Waltz be boom, chick, chick, boom, chick. Jig is boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom. Tell you another secret to tell some people. Somebody just asked me, and I'm gonna write a thing about this, how to tell the different kinds of tunes. But for sure, if you can say the words Flanagan, 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 think Irish jig, you know, it's a jig. So Flanagan, 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 or Irish washerman, Flanagan, 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 Flanagan. So that's a jig. That's a 6/8er, 6/8 time. So let's have a little bit of this Hundred Pipers Jig. See if I can get this thing turned back on. It shut itself off. My little speaker. I think it's ready. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, you know you can do it. You know you want to do it. Well, maybe you don't want to do it. Oh, there it goes. Let me start it. Is it going to start playing? Here we go. Come on, baby. You know you can do it. That's that new chord. Okay, let's look again at what we're doing there. We did this before. I'll just quickly kind of review some of the tricks I'm using. That's to get from it. So I could just go. But what if I go? little bass runs, especially in these jigs, you're just not going to play the chord at all. You're just going to, because, you know, they're still ringing, you know, and some other people are playing. You don't have to do it all the time. Okay, so let's look at that. So then to get to the E, so sorry. Now I'm going for E. I could just go, but I want to go. Within the A, E chord, and E. Once we get past duffing, but I just want to give you a hint of what we're going to do when we get past the duffing stage. All right, so let's go to boil the cabbage down now. This is one we can kind of use pretty straight up Missouri rules. No, that's wrong tune. Ha! Wrong key too. Oh my gosh. All right, let's hear it. I was playing Mississippi Sawyer. All right, here we go. Boil the cabbage down, fiddle. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do this. A and E and A and D. I gotta pause there. I gotta pause myself. Every once in a while I make an actual mistake, so I need to change. I will change the music that's posted in the Google Drive. But what would happen is, okay, second line, so A, D, it would go right to E. Have 2 beats of E and then A. So that's what I'll play. That's because that would be your Missouri rules. I don't know where I got what came over me to write it that way, but I'll correct that. It's a minor thing. Let's continue. Let us continue. D and A and E and E. Chord a lot. Don't get frightened by that chord if you don't have it yet. Also, there was this one, you know, a while back that was causing people problems. So that's pretty advanced. I'm slipping some more advanced things in here because this is where I'm going when we do the repertoire thing only. But so let me check one thing here. Check one thing. Hang on, I'll be right. I just got to take a look at something here. Okay, good. Just do a little housekeeping, you know, as we go along. All right. So now. By the way, have you got your new picks? Just go to blog.charliewalden.com and get the new Camp Possum pick under the merch link. If you're a patron, go to patreon.com/Charlie Walden. Look under patron benefits. There's a significant discount. Okay, almost enough to pay for a month's membership if the discount is. So, all right. So now, let us continue with this thing. How am I doing on time? Let me check my time here. Oh, I'm doing great. Okay. Doing fantastic. All right, so let's hear this again. And now I'm going to play it one time through and then just kind of stop and break down what I'm doing. Here we go. Well, 2 times through. D. Without bass runs, I'll do it. D. Back to A. You ready for E? Sorry, couldn't resist. Now with some runs. Sorry, I think there was a little YouTube hit, a little internet hitch there. Let me see what my network connection looks like here. What network am I on? Okay, I'm not on the good network. I'm not on the good... Oh, no, I am on the good network. Okay, well, then that should be fine. All right, I'm on the fast one. So there was a little glitch. Could have been on the YouTube end, perhaps. But anyway, stay with me. So I want to get to this waltz. Let's see. I want to get to the waltz. How much time have I got left? Oh, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of this. So that's just like on 100 Pipers, we're using some of the similar licks. So it's to get to from A to D, be A chord, A C sharp D chord, A, and then we're going to E now. So we're going to walk down to this B on the A string, the second fret. So it's Let's play it one more time. Here we go. No bass notes. That's good. I think we've worked that over enough. No, that means, stop. Okay, so now we'll move on to this waltz, this cattle call waltz. You know, remember Eddie Arnold? that? Oh, that's some good yodeling there, folks. That's mighty fine. That's some mighty fine yodeling there, folks. I tell you right now. All right, so let us start with this waltz. Let's listen to it once. I'll play along with it, but you just listen now. It's not got many chords. Do you have the chords? They're right here. They're in the Google Drive, and there's a new chord in here too. Well, let's just show you that new chord right now. Okay. So kind of in the bridge part. You know that B7. Did you ever play Folsom Prison Blues? It's that same chord. So how you make that is so you don't play. You know what it really is? It's this chord. See that C chord there? If I was to make that C chord with these three fingers and not play this note and back that up, that's the same form actually. So like this, C. So it's important when you're up the neck or back to think about how the forms you're playing are the same as the forms you play with the cowboy chords, So that just like we played D up here earlier to way back when. Remember that? Well, it's the same form I moved here, but now to make it easier, I'm not gonna do it like this with my pinky hanging off the end of the fingerboard. I'm gonna make it these three. So it's second finger on the second fret of the A string. First finger on the first fret of the D string. Third finger on the second fret of the G string. And you could put this guy here. But we won't. We're just going to play those three. Remember just how we played these three? We're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to play those top three. If you happen to accidentally hit that open B, it fits. But if you want to alternate the bass, you go... That's B7. All right, let's play this tune. Let's play this thing. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, sweetheart. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is all A. Now E. 4 bars of E. Now the B, and you can walk up to that. So it's open A, B flat, first fret, second fret, and that gives you time to move your fingers to make the chord. That's what I like to use bass runs for. Is it gives me time to adjust. I don't have to just land on things. E7 or just E. Yeah. All right. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it with the music. With the music, please, if you please, maestro. All right. Here we go. Come on. Come on. You know you want it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's repeat now. Just A and E in the first part. Get ready for that B here. Come on. E. Oh yeah. All right. You know what, folks? That
1, 2.
Oh, hey, stop you. Okay, so now the music and that tune are in the Google Drive. You can access at patreon.com/Charlie Walden. And that's it for today. So next time we start in on the key of C, and I'll see you then. All right. Oh, we're going to be back on Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. And one more thing, a couple other announcements is the mandolin is going to move for the Wednesday mandolin, Duffers, is either going to move to Monday or Thursday, so be alert for that announcement if you want to enjoy the live stream. Otherwise, you can just watch the archive. And finally, there's no Wednesday night session this week. Pat and I are running around a little bit. So we'll see you on Tuesday for Fiddle for Duffers, Thursday for Guitar for Duffers, the Ukulele Tune of the Week on Friday, the Big Fiddle Show Friday night, and Camp Possum. The 25th episode, nearly consecutive episode of Camp Possum will be next Saturday, so don't miss it. All right, folks, we'll see you. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Bow to your partners
We're clear.
and to your corners.